Can I be honest with you for a second? I have seen a lot of bad church logos over the years. As someone that runs a church design company, we get clients coming to us all the time that are struggling to build a better church brand. And it's not for lack of trying, it's just because so many churches don't have the design expertise. And that got me wondering, here in this day and age, can we use something like ChatGPT to design a church logo? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's head over to the computer and give it a look. So my goal is to be able to do this entire design with just ChatGPT. I want to have a finished file that is ready to go, so we're going to test the limits and see what it comes up with. Let's start by having ChatGPT do the research and figure out what kind of logo we're going to make for my church, New Hope Hawaii Kai. So it gives me a little bit of a description, describes us as a Bible-based church in Honolulu. Our mission centers around these things. Services feature contemporary worship, practical teachings. Great. Okay, that all seems like it's right. Let's ask it to, I guess, just make a logo for us and see what happens. For reference, I'm using ChatGPT 4.0, so this is a paid version of it. What do I notice off the bat? First of all, I like the color choices. I will say that. I think that's good for our area, the turquoise and teal. It looks pretty sharp. A couple of things I noticed, it's really kind of loaded with symbolism. I actually like the water and the mountains that I see on here. I love the cross. I'm not into crosses being on every logo. I think that that's redundant, I think, for churches. We don't need Honolulu, I guess is what that's supposed to. It says Honolulu or something, Honolulu. We don't need the word church there either. We're just New Hope Hawaii Kai. So let's give it some feedback. It's giving it another shot. One thing to keep in mind with ChatGPT, at least I think, is that it's not able to take, ooh, look at this. It gave me an actual like logo concept. Pretty cool. I don't know what all this stuff is. It's just kind of guessing at this. Like I was saying before, I think it doesn't actually take this and just remove trees and mountains and, you know, crosses and those kinds of things. So I like this. I still like the color. I like that it's funny that it has like has an extra I in Hawaii. And then Kai is on a separate line, which is a strange design choice. Not a fan of that. I think it's a little bit too busy with all the sun and clouds and waves and the water. I think just generally make it simpler might be good. Let's try that. Well, so it's having a hard time with the words, it seems like. I like this one a little bit more. The sun, I like the color palette still, but again, the words, Hawaii, Kai, Ai, Kai, Kai. Let's just be really clear. I'd say it's still too busy. I think it'll be a better logo if it was just simpler. I'm a fan of just real simple logos. And you think about some of the most iconic logos for churches that you have, it's things like Elevation Church with like kind of their triangle, or, you know, even our Reach Right logo is like that. So again, with the Hawaii Kai, it's trying to do that. Still too busy. It's having a hard time with this. Maybe it would help if I did a quick search. The main mountain in my area is called Koko Head. I'm trying to think of which one is the best picture here. So I think this one is pretty cool looking. So let's try this one here. Needs to look more like the one in this picture to make it simpler. I don't know how many ways I could say this. Simpler, simpler, simpler. Let's see what we got. You know, I mean, that's not too far off. I mean, I think I've seen worse. I mean, obviously, it can't say New Hope Hawaii Kai Kai and then have some numbers. I think that's kind of like doing an established thing on the sides there. I don't mind the little points to kind of give it an even weight or even size to the New Hope above it. Obviously, there's some lines and things that are in there that are a little bit on the funny side. I'm liking this more. I think what it's picking up is all the lines in the mountain here, but I think it's getting closer. Let's try this. Give me a few variations of that logo. I gotta say, it is good with colors though. I think these are really cool and they're fitting for our community here. You know, we are known for our water and we're known for our mountains and those kinds of things. So, but I still am coming back to it being more complex than I want it to be. Make it simpler. Well, I think we're a bit of an impasse. So to the question of can ChatGPT design a logo? Well, I mean, I don't really know if this is better than the original one that it put out here. There were some good ones in here. Like this is close minus the words. Some of these aren't bad. Is it good at choosing colors? Kind of like that. I think it did a good job with those things. But when it comes down to a finished logo that you're ready to put onto something, I think that while ChatGPT is getting closer, it's not there yet. I do not think that you could actually get it to design a logo that would be ready to use. Now, is this better than some of the church logos that I've seen out there? Yeah, I've seen church logos that are worse than this, but I think, try as I might, I really couldn't get it to go simple enough for me and just use symbols that would represent water or mountains or any of those kinds of concepts. It had a really hard time with the words, and it actually had a hard time trying to stuff other stuff in there, extra words, extra letters. So here's what I did. I ran a couple of tests off camera here just to see if I could get anything better. And just to give you a little bit of the process, I got something super intricate and ornate at first. I said simpler, it gave me that. I said simpler, it got simpler. I got rid of the symbolism. And then it started to do something pretty interesting and got pretty close to some things that might actually work. And in fact, my favorite one was probably this one here, where it actually got the name right. It's ultra abstract. It has water and kind of sun. I wish it was more of a mountain or something on the top, but these are some of the limitations. When I tried to put in mountains, it gave me, back into intricate kind of design. So can you actually do this? I don't know. Like, in my view, while there's some weird coloration things when you look at it, some of the letters and things here, it doesn't get that exactly right. The O is not a perfect circle, but that's kind of a cool design. I like the watercolor aspect of it, the way that it's not all constant, the way that it has some imperfection in it. I think this is something that I wouldn't be opposed to having as an icon, and with cleaning up some of the actual fonts here, this could be a workable logo. Once again, I think ChatGPT has been really good at finding color palettes that work together. No complaints there. A few of them got a little bit off the rails, but in this particular case, I think we wound up with a logo that actually a church, well, it's not something as good as maybe one of our Reach Right designers could produce. I do think it's something that I wouldn't necessarily be embarrassed with. This would be a good favicon. I could see this on all kinds of ideas and logos and shirts. Love the colors, but I'd love to hear what you think. Could this be the kind of logo that works for your church? I'd like to hear in the comments. One more thing you can do is you can check out this video if you want to see some of the best logo ideas that we have right now. Our team scoured the internet to find the best church logos of the year, and we made a list explaining exactly what we love about each one of them. You need to check this out next.